should count yourself lucky if you can even locate them. Welcome to another DragonLance Saga episode. My name is Adam, and today we're going to talk about the Dragon Isles in the War of the Lance era. I'd like to take a moment and thank the DL Saga members, and invite you to consider becoming a member by visiting the link in the description below. You can even pick up Dragonlance gaming materials using my affiliate links. I'm referencing the Atlas of the Dragonlance World, the Tales of the Lance box set, and the War of the Lance sourcebook for this information. If I leave anything out or misspeak, please leave a comment below. The Dragon Isles are shrouded in mystery in this War of the Lance era. There are sailors who claim to know exactly where they are located and the individual islands that make up the Dragon Isles, but you would be hard-pressed to find anyone who could actually deliver you to their shores. The name itself is also a bit of a misnomer, as only one of the islands is solely populated by dragons. These 8 islands are located approximately 80 miles north of the Cape of Nordmaar. The islands are individually named from southwest to northeast as Tayol, Winged Majesty, Berann, Heart, Jaentarth, Misty Isle, Mind, and Alarl. Indeed, even the creation and geological structure of the islands are unknown. Some believe they were created through prehistoric volcanic activity, being composed of shafts and shards of pumice and obsidian. But just as many so-called experts insist they contain various outcroppings of limestone and sandstone, which points to more sedimentary origins. This could be a result of the cataclysm helping shape some of the islands, or simply one more unsolved mystery surrounding these mysterious isles. Each island averages about 10 miles in diameter. Each also contains every terrain, from lush plains to high mountains. Each island is a beautiful and idyllic world unto itself. As previously mentioned, locating these isles is near impossible. A captain may see the island out to sea, only to still be closing in on it by nightfall. Even the shape and size is said to change upon observation. Some sailors who have tried to find them will swear that they are in fact low-lying clouds and not islands at all. Others protest that they are nothing more than phantasmal visions not unlike mirages in the desert. In truth, they are surrounded by a magical veil which shields them from view. Those few who would know the truth claim that these islands are home to gold, bronze, and copper dragons, in addition to Huldra-folk, Kyrie, Irda, and Shadow People. Only a true dragon can sense the call of the Dragon Isles and intentionally discover them. As the Dragon Isles lay within the tropical equator of Krynn, they stay warm year-round. The extreme hot season lasts from Ranmont to Hararmont, with a scant 2 months for a warm season. During the long summers, the air is steamy and the skies a fierce blue. The waves lap gently upon the pristine white sands of the isles. This seemingly ideal climate is disrupted by monthly storms, which unleash torrential rain and furious waves in the sea. The storms may last for days, tormenting the shores. These storms help feed the vegetation of the islands, making a veritable shrine to dense plant life. The mountain slopes give way to the rainforests, which act as husbandmen to the fauna, maintaining populations in manageable levels. Politically, each island is an ecosystem unto itself, with no actual unifying oversight. No resident of the Isles is concerned with the world outside their communities. In fact, many of them fled Ansalon to escape its prejudices and warfare. There are only a handful of settlements: Leaf, Curriculum, Hayden, Watch, Perch, Vermis, and the City of Gold, also known as Arlasticon. The last of which is the most organized society, as it is the place of dragons. And when they do engage in seemingly endless philosophical debate about philosophical ramifications of warfare and political alliances, none would ever act upon them. And as the Dragon Isles have little need for trade, as each isle contains the food and resources anyone would need for a rich life, the island's finished goods all come from Ansalon, typically as scavenged or washed up from derelict ships and wrecks. There is believed to be a metallic dragon population of under 700 amongst the isles, and a humanoid population of under 73,000. The dragon population is mixed by about 33% brass, 25% copper, 18% bronze, with silver, gold, and others making up the remainder. The humanoid population is made up of humans at 60%, elves at 11%, dwarves and minotaurs at 8% each, and the remainder being Kyrie, Kender, goblins, centaur, and others. Most live in single and multiracial villages of 50 to 250 residents. Each community trades with each other, and when disputes do surface, they're handled peacefully. There is no racial hierarchy. Even the dragons respect the sovereignty of the humanoid population, protecting each other. In 287 Alt-Cataclysm, chromatic dragons under orders of Takhisis and led by Harkeel the Red entered the City of Gold, broke into the inner sanctum, and teleported out the metallic dragon eggs as most of them slept, dormant for decades or more. This same situation occurred all over the Dragon Isles, and in 296 Alt-Cataclysm, Takhisis woke the metallic dragons and issued her threat and withdrew their promise not to interfere with the coming war. With over a millennia distance from the last Dragon War, the metallic dragons were more concerned with their eggs than anything else. There's only one major settlement in the Dragon Isles, and it is the City of Gold, or Arlastikon, located on the Misty Isle. It has a population of just under 8,000. In the Dragon Isles, it is considered a metropolis, even though it's sparsely populated compared to any city on Ansalon. Founded after the Third Dragon War around a library built by the metallic dragons, the city resides in a fjord and consists of shining white marble, polished silver, flashing bronze, glittering glass, and crystal-lined streets paved with gold marble. Murals of dragons are everywhere, coupled with statues in public buildings and town squares. The inner city is known as Dragon Heights, where most humanoids are restricted from entering. The city is ruled by the Council of Five, consisting of 5 ancient gold dragons. There are a few important sites to note, beginning with Cloud Peaks. This is located on the Isle of Jaentarth. It's a range of 10 massive peaks containing the only snow in the Dragon Isles. Highvale is at the center of Misty Isle and is surrounded by hundreds of tall mountains, but its climate is the most temperate in the Isles. The Isle of Alarl is a sylvan paradise. It features stunning vistas in every direction. It's a national park of sorts, and the village of Perch is inhabited by Kender, but the island is home to Kaghonesty, Kyrie, and humans. The Isle of Berann is the home to the brass dragons, but beneath their peaks, humans have villages lining the shores. The Isle of Heart is a refuge from the less social dragons. While human villages can be found here as well, it's the only location of a goblin community living in current isolation. The Isle of Jaentarth is a sparsely populated isle due to its numerous reefs. A diverse variety of dragons call this their home. The Isle of Mind is primarily populated by copper dragons, which prefer to practice war games. The few humans that do live here often train with them. The Isle of Tayol is home to the Bronze clan of dragons. There is a Kaghonesty tribe that lives here as well, which travels to the other isles in dugout canoes. The Isle of Winged Majesty is home to the Silver clan, and its highest mountain peak is home to the most wise of all dragons, Cornice, an ancient silver dragon. Finally, the Misty Isle is the largest isle and considered the center of draconic culture. It is 150 miles north to south and the largest isle in the Dragon Isles. And that is all I have to say about Dragon Isles in the War of the Lance era. Would you ever try to discover the Dragon Isles? Are they too peaceful and isolated for an adventure? And finally, would you be able to change the trajectory of the War of the Lance by discovering the Dragon Isles and warning them? Leave a comment below. I would like to take a moment and remind you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, ring the bell to get notified about upcoming videos, and click the like button. This all goes to help other DragonLance fans learn about this channel and its content. Thank you for watching. This has been Adam with DragonLance Saga, and until next time, remember, we will close our eyes and begin to dream our eternal dream.